Howdy farts. So I just got out of Toyota, posted up some fucked up pictures of a wrecked car that had the whole entire front of the car mangled and the whole entire back of the car mangled. I posted those pictures on my Instagram. I only took 2 pictures of the front and the back. It's like, how the hell did that even happen? Like, someone must have gotten sandwiched during like rush hour traffic or something. Like, I don't know how else that could have happened. He probably slammed into someone on the freeway, and then someone behind him probably slammed right into his ass. I don't know, because I mean, if you want to see the pictures, assuming you have Instagram, I mean, you don't even need to have Instagram to look at people's Instagram profiles. Just look up my name. It's NixVet with 2 T's. I mean, if you know how to spell my main username, which is NixVet, then my Instagram is NixVet, but with 2 T's instead of 1 at the end. If you want to go check out those pictures of that munched car that I just posted up like 10 minutes ago, even though by the time I put this video up, and assuming you even see it, it'll probably be like a few more hours from now, but still, pictures are gonna be up there. But proceed with caution, because my Instagram is full of stupid shit. But I mean, if you've been watching Being a Retard for more than a week, it's really not much different than being a retard. It's just dumbass pictures, videos of spazzing out in random pointless bullshit. Nothing new there. But anyway, so after getting out of the Toyota dealership, they offered the same that Ford offered. They only offered about $11,000. Ford offered $11,000, and that's after I pushed them to $11,000, because they originally offered like $10,500. So, kind of annoying. I figure that if I go to all the other dealerships like Kia and Dodge or whatever else, I'm gonna be getting pretty similar numbers. They're probably not gonna offer more than like $11,000. So I'm gonna try one last other thing before I, use the dealerships as a last resort, because like with $11,000, I mean, I feel like it's a ripoff, but I can't afford a $400 car payment, and the car payment is due in like the next couple weeks. So basically, if I don't figure out how to get rid of this car by then, in the next couple weeks, I'm not gonna have a choice. I'm gonna have to sell this for like $11,000 to one of those other stupid car dealerships. It's bullshit, but like I said, like, I'm not gonna have a choice. This idiot. Ugh. So what I'm doing right now is I'm driving down the freeway, and I'm going to go over to CarMax, because apparently they work a lot easier with buying cars. Like, you can sell cars for a better price at CarMax. I mean, car dealerships are a ripoff, but I figured I would check them out anyway, just because I'm lazy. But it's like, I want to get more than $11,000. For fuck's sake, I want to get at least $13,000. So the only way I figure that's gonna happen is I'm gonna either try to sell it to a third party, or I'm gonna try CarMax. So I have an appointment at CarMax right now, so I'm driving over there right now to go check them out, and I'm gonna see, hopefully they're gonna offer me a more reasonable price. If they can give me at least $13,000 for the car, then I'll be able to pay off the rest of the loan much easier, because I'm only gonna owe like maybe $3,000 on the loan, so it'll be a lot more doable. I'll be able to get rid of the loan. I have a couple other cars anyway, so I don't even need this stupid car. It's a $400 car payment it's a waste of money. And besides, these Chevy Sparks don't really last very long anyway. I mean, Nathan told me the same thing. Like, Nathan told me flat out that this thing is probably not even gonna last through the warranty, which I think is like 2 or 3 years. He said it probably wouldn't even last through the warranty, and even one of the salespeople at Toyota that I was just at, they told me the same thing. Like, they said this probably wouldn't even make it to the end of the warranty, because these things are kind of crappy. Like, they flat out said that these cars are kind of crappy. They're cheap. But they said that, you know, it's still good to have like a brand new cheap little car as like maybe your first car or something like that. So it's not a bad car, it's just, it's cheap, and they're not really built to last very long. So, I mean, I believe it. So, since it's still 2019, and this car is a 2020, I figure the sooner I sell it, the better. Because when we get into the year of 2020, the value of this car is gonna drop a lot more. So I'm gonna get fucked even more. So the sooner I sell it, the better. So I'm gonna be driving, I'm going over to CarMax, probably be there in like 10 minutes, because it's not really that far. It's down near where Greg lives pretty much. So I'll go down there, they'll do an appraisal on it, they'll check out the car, see how it drives, and I mean, obviously this car is fine, it's still brand new. I've only had it like 3 months, so I'm not expecting them to find anything wrong with it. And then hopefully they'll give me a good enough offer that I can be happy with, and then that's it. I'll have one less headache to deal with. Even though it's like, I don't really care. Like, they can offer me what I want or not. Either way, I mean, my life is a big pile of stress. So even if I got rid of this car, I mean, the way my life is, I would wind up, I always have like 100 other stupid problems to deal with. I'm always stressed out. I'm always dealing with crap. That's just the way my life is. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't really care. I understand, I'm well aware that life is all about stress. It's all about crap and drama and people fucking with you. That's the way it is, and it doesn't matter. What matters is how you handle it. You know, because some people go through 100 times more crap than I do, and they don't even notice it. Like, they don't care. They don't get stressed out at all. It's like, it's whatever to them. And then there's other people that have like hardly any stress at all, but they wind up dying from a heart attack or something by the time they're 40 because they just can't handle stress. You have to learn how to handle stress, because it doesn't matter how much crap you have to deal with in your life. The only thing that matters is how to handle it. So you need to figure out ways to make yourself relax. You need to figure out ways to clear your mind and forget about all the bullshit. I mean, different people handle stress differently. Some people do drugs. Some people have a lot of sex. Some people are alcoholics. Some people do yoga. Some people do intense aerobic exercises. Some people are in karate. You know, some people like to do construction. They like to build stuff, or they play video games, or they ride bikes. They go to the gym. They ride motorcycles. They go swimming. They do sports. I mean, there's so many different ways that people, you know, relieve stress, and some ways are horrible. You know, some ways aren't really much better than just dealing with the stress head on without any other ways to relieve stress. But then there's a lot of other positive and productive ways to get rid of stress that really do help. Like, the ways that the things that I do to get rid of stress, I would say would be good and bad at the same time, because I take things in moderation. I like variety. I say this all the time. I like to have stuff in moderation, and I also like stuff, you know, I like variety, and I also have everything in moderation. So that being said, I have a little bit of good and bad methods to relieve stress. The only real bad method that I use to relieve stress is alcohol. Even though I don't drink nearly as much as I used to. I used to binge drink liquor, like whiskey and vodka and rum, stuff like that. I used to have bottle